Good morning, everybody. This goes right to live. I like it. There's no 3, 2, 1 with this. All right. Welcome to Another Way. This is called Another Way because for me, I got stuck in a pattern of thinking and I needed another way. I got stuck in a way of feeling and I wanted another way. I got stuck in certain behaviors which didn't benefit me, and I needed to find another way. So that's why we call this class Another Way, just because I was looking for another way, and I thought maybe you were too. No matter how far we are in our recovery, I believe I can always learn more, right? Especially when it comes to coping skills. That's why it's so important that we talk to each other. Because I always say it, I'm going to say it every class, you hold the secret of someone's recovery. Did y'all know that? You hold the secret of someone's recovery. When we talk, when we share another way. All right, I love it. I love it. Today we're going to talk about the gifts of recovery. Sound good?
Yeah.
That's otherwise known as the shit I want. Okay. When what's a gift? Yeah.
Being able to socialize with people.
Okay, that's a gift, being able to socialize. What's a definition of a gift?
$20.
That's a gift.
Something that it was given to you that something that you was a want, like you want a gift, like we want things. There's something positive. Usually, gifts aren't usually a negative thing. The gift of pain. They usually it's a positive thing which might give you a gift.
It is a positive thing, isn't it? It's something I want. It's a consequence of someone else's desire to help us. Does that make sense? Let me see. Let me look up the definition. Y'all know I'm all about definitions. Gift, a thing giving willingly to someone without payment, a present. It also says a natural ability or gift. That's a gift, a talent. A thing given willingly. I like that. It's an exact consequence, willingly given.
Well, I'm willing to give my smile.
That's a good thing. That's a gift. When I think of recovery and I think of one of the gifts, I do believe it is a smile.
Yes.
It is a smile. Because when I am feeling good, I do tend to smile. Right? Not like that. Better than that. So a gift is a thing, a present, a consequence. Right? When I do A, I get B. And that's just the way it is. If I am kind to someone or do some good work in some way to help someone, I believe that's coming back to me. That a gift is coming to me. It says to give willingly. When I give a gift, I can't decide what somebody does with that gift. Right? You may give some of those smelly, nice soaps or lotions or something, and I don't use that shit. It'd be good to give it to somebody else.
I'll give you a gift. That's a gift.
It is a gift. It is a gift. Something that is freely and willingly given. Name some gifts in recovery? You got one?
Yeah.
Besides a smile. Yes, sir.
A hug. Like
A
you get
hug.
hugs. Yeah, you get those free hugs.
Free hugs.
That feeling you get.
Willingly given contact.
Yes.
Connection.
Right.
I always try to remember, because especially for myself, because I am attention seeking. Right. So I got to remember that attention seeking is connection seeking. When I am in a space where I am not doing my best, then more than anything, I need to be connected. Right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
The gift of being a part, the energy of someone else through a hug. Yes, ma'am. What? Restoration. Good. Restoration. When I get stuff back, I'm not guaranteed to get everything back, am I, just because I'm in recovery? But I tell you what my experience is. I've either gotten equal or better. Jobs, better when I'm in recovery. Yes, ma'am. What's a gift of recovery?
Hope.
Hope. I like that. That I think hope is the fuel of recovery.
Yes.
When I have hope, I can do stuff. Right? Yeah, Porter.
The ability to build real connections with people.
Yeah.
When I was using everything was transactional, and I didn't really know who I was around, and I didn't care because I didn't care about myself.
Yeah.
And now I'm able to build real connections and be able to have a people. And it gives me a purpose too.
Yeah.
I have a purpose
That's
to be-
good.
it gives
Recovery.
me a purpose to be here because I know that it's my intention to come here to get what I'm getting, and also to be able to give to other people because I know that what I bring to here, this place is needed.
So the gift of purpose. The gift of purpose.
And that now I'm not tolerated, I'm appreciated.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I used to tolerate myself, now I appreciate myself.
Yes, sir.
Also, let's say prayer.
What?
Prayer.
Prayer?
Prayer.
The gift of prayer.
Okay, the gift of connectedness to something bigger than us.
Yeah.
However we connect with it, however we attach ourselves with it, whatever we believe about it. That's what's wonderful. Yes, ma'am.
My greatest gift is the gift of sobriety. By having that, my channel is now open for the light of the spirit. And that
Oh,
can be drugs or anything that you obsessively do that's no good for you.
yeah.
So that's my greatest gift. I can start with that, and then
Yeah.
the rest comes out as gifts given to me.
The gifts given to me. Can we close that door?
Yep, I'll come to get it.
Okay, thank you. The light. Let's not open those chips until after class because it'll go. Jimmy, awareness. Awareness is a great one. Being able to know ourselves, being able to begin to understand where we've been through. So gifts there are many gifts, aren't there?
Yes.
I love it. Wow, we've only been talking for 8 minutes. All right, we got a lot to say. Yes, sir. And then you.
I just want to share something. I have almost 7 months.
Nice, 7 months.
And, you know, when you talk about the hope, when you said that, it brought my son to my mind. Because I left him. And my vision of my last with him was him getting pulled into a van by night.
Let's talk about the gifts of recovery.
So, I am.
Okay.
So he called me, and he is now on detox
Nice.
by doing something.
You know, I appreciate that because one of the gifts of recovery is getting help. And that's so beautiful because we're part of that. We are so part of that. When I go out and show that light, that hope, that smile, all those things I've gotten from recovery, it helps other people.
That's what made me think about it. He
Yes.
left there because he had a.
Can you close that door, Kenny?
He could have very easily stayed gone.
Yes.
He locked himself right there.
Yeah.
And he's still-
It's a beautiful thing when we strive for our recovery, isn't it? When we begin to do those things that are beneficial, right? That's what I need. That's what I want.
What you were getting here, and also what recovery gave me, and what I got that analogy of sitting in that hole with that person. Now, when somebody else is going through something, I don't have to speculate. I can say, I can get down that hole with you and say, I know the way out. let's walk
Oh,
together. I don't
yeah.
have to say that. Come on, no. I say I've been where you are. Let's go together. I know how to get out of this place where you are. So I can
That's
see addiction now. I don't have to judge it. I don't care what the results of it, but I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see,
Can I tell the story about the guy fell in the hole? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Love this story. Guy fell in a hole. I understand that because I've fallen in a hole before. You know, I've fallen in a hole of just addiction, of depression, of anxiety, of all the things that have come against me. I've fallen down in there. Well, the guy's in the hole and he's yelling, "Somebody help me get out of this hole." And a preacher walks by. And the guy goes, "Help me get out of the hole." And the preacher, with the best intentions, gives him a Bible and says, "Pray. Pray." And the individual in the hole said, "Thank you." And he prayed and he read the Bible and he looked around and he was still in the hole. So a doctor comes by, a psychiatrist, and he goes, "Help me out of the hole." And the psychiatrist says, with his best intentions, gives him medication and therapy and says, gives him medication and says, "Do this and you'll feel better." So the guy takes the medicine, he does the therapy, he does all the things the doctor says, and he looks around and he's still in the damn hole. So a peer support specialist comes by. Somebody who has lived experiences coming by, and the guy's going, "Help me, I'm in this hole." And the peer support specialist jumps in the hole. And the guy goes, "What the hell are you doing? Now we're both in the hole." And the peer support specialist says, "I know the way out." Isn't that beautiful? I know the way out. And that's what you did. We model recovery. We show people. I had to shut my mouth with a relative of mine that I wanted so desperately to get into recovery. Someone whose addiction and mental health issues were so heartbreaking. And I talked and left literature around. You know, I put the big book, opened up to a certain page, all that shit we do. Read this.
You'll love it.
And none of it worked. None of it talking didn't work. I talk all the time, obviously. I talk all the time and I talk about recovery, right? And I had to stop talking and start showing. My friend Gina says, "Don't tell me about your recovery, show me." Right? And I love that. Because when I show someone, they show me and we both grow. Oh, that's good shit right there. That's good shit. That is good, isn't it? Hey, let me any other promises or any other gifts we can get from recovery? You had one, sir.
I was going to say the scripture of the Bible, he summed up prayers.
Yeah, connectedness to a higher power. That's a beautiful thing. Connectedness in general, Robin.
Serenity.
Peace.
Finally.
Faith.
Peace, faith, joy, love. Oh, serenity. I love serenity. I love the ability to go, "It's going to be okay."
Right.
And then just chill, right? I always smooth out. I always say, how many of y'all have tasted peace or joy as a result of your recovery? Anybody, y'all screwed? I tell you, y'all screwed. Because you will chase that the rest of your life. See, that is the thing that was so much better than drugs and alcohol. Were so much better than all the things I did. Now, I did some shit.
Let's talk about it.
I ain't gonna do a fifth step right here, man. Tell all my shit. No. But I will tell us about some more gifts. Okay. These are just some literature that Jimmy, I'm sorry, I missed you.
I was going to say boundaries.
Oh, boundaries, the gift of boundaries. I really like that. I don't have to be treated like shit today.
A piece of contentment.
A piece of contentment.
Just being content with what you got.
Absolutely. Understanding and knowing and setting those boundaries so people don't hurt me anymore. That's what I want. I want to live a life of joy, right?
And you get goals. You have goals now.
Goals.
I'm gonna do something with my life. Are you kidding me? Go back to school.
That's that purpose, isn't it?
Yeah.
To find purpose in our recovery.
Mm.
Whew. I love this. All right. One in the literature I read. One gift, and I don't know if we said this, I don't think we did. Acceptance.
Oh, yeah.
I hate acceptance. But it ends up helping me more than anything. Acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. It says the first gift of sobriety recovery is the treasure of acceptance, which is absolutely vital to our long-term happiness. It allows us to see things we once disliked about our circumstances, ourselves, and other people for what they are, without trying to constantly fix them. That's why so many of us in recovery find great relief in the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. When I get to that space of acceptance, nobody is in control of me because I accept you as you are. You're not going to get up here because when I accept you, it's here. Right? And I don't know about you all, but I get the in my head. In my head. Yes, sir.
I was just agreeing with what you said. I threw
Yep.
my hand up because I be there, right, all the time on the record.
Yeah, it's busy up
Right.
there.
Yeah.
It's busy up there. And if I can get to the acceptance of the person, the circumstance, and me, my part of it, right? Do I have a part of it? Maybe not. But am I bringing this on in some way? Am I getting wound up in it? Am I saying to myself, I'm going to choose right now to think all this? Or am I going to choose to accept that thing, whatever it is? Here's some other stuff. And I'm going to,
Empathy and grace.
nothing, absolutely nothing happens in my higher powers world by mistake,
No.
right? I think everything is as it should be. And I got to accept that.
Well, that's a fact.
Because sometimes things are shit. And sometimes I don't feel well. And sometimes I don't act in a way that's beneficial to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
I do
happens.
know.
It
Yeah.
happens to the best of us.
It does happen to the best of. We got those days.
Yeah.
We got those. I got those behaviors still. Shit I do doesn't work for me.
I can name one.
Okay. About me? Damn. Take my inventory, Robin.
Finally.
And that is, I'm a very lazy person who can
Oh.
only isolate in my apartment for days. But I know it's not good for me. I need everything we've talked about, activity. All the things that you've been talking about. But Sundays, I give myself a free day. And so I know I should get up and go to church or do a meeting on Zoom or do something. I always fall into depression on Sundays. Because I don't do anything. I
Yeah.
know it's bad for me. Why in the hell don't I do something different?
I sleep all day Saturday and I get up Sunday and I'm like, well, I just screwed Saturday. What do I do? You know, I have. I've been down here too long. I'm sorry. Too long. Okay, another gift is humility.
Ooh.
Ooh. Let me read about that for a second. It says recovery gives us the amazing ability to see ourselves realistically. Ooh. Contrary to popular opinion, humility is not where we think lowly of ourselves. It is a simple and realistic understanding of ourselves, our egos, neither fattened nor trimmed. It's closer to the sensation of gazing at the thick web of stars in a deep country sky where we all come to understand the natural scale of life. Once we get and stay in recovery, we carry this feeling wherever we go. If I get humility, when I look at, like it says, when I look up at the stars you can't see them in the city. I got to go out to the country. When I look up to the stars, I can see how small I am.
Oh, yeah.
How I can influence the world, but I've got to do it in a humble way. Right? I can't come at anybody and I can't come at myself thinking of all that. What happens when we put ourselves on a pedestal? We get knocked off of there. I tell you what, you bump your ass more times than not, you'll learn. It's about humility. It's about coming at a situation, a person, a thing, kind and generous and safe. Does that make sense? Safe?
Yes.
Yeah, Robin.
Do you think that knowing that there's a higher power than you that's in charge is humility?
Is what?
Humility? Is that a form of
Yes.
humility?
When I understand it, I couldn't get that higher power thing when I was first in recovery. If someone said something about religion, it just upset me so bad because I had such a resentment against my higher power. So I thought about it and I couldn't figure out. They said you could choose your higher power, but I don't know. So I thought, okay, I need something that's huge that'll take care of my ass because I'm a mess. And if it's that big, I'll never understand it. And if I can't understand it, I can accept it as it is, attach, connect to that thing as much as I can, and know that I am not a higher power.
Right.
Yes. Hold on. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go.
Real loud.
We have opinions, right?
Oh, yeah.
You say you put yourself on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I'd rather put myself on a pedestal because I've been on the bottom all my life. So I feel good about myself. So
Yeah.
I can shine. So therefore, I'm not going to agree with that one.
You know what?
I can't do that because I feel good about myself. So I want to shine.
I love it.
But there's a certain extent to that. But I'm not gonna go with that one.
Yeah. I tell you, I like that because if I'm humble, I'm smiling because I ain't fighting anybody.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go with that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's if I started out low. I started out on the bottom. I started out in the hole. And somebody helped me. Somebody gave me hope. She's gone. Yes, sir.
When I'm on a pedestal, I feel like that I'm not teachable, and I know everything, and I can always learn. I have to remain teachable. It's something I always learn from. I always say I'm either learning the lesson, teaching the lesson, or the object of which the lesson is being taught.
Yeah.
Somebody would be learning from me. By me remaining not, I know everything. No, I don't know everything.
Yeah.
I have a blind spot.
Wow.
I want to continue to learn. That's how I grow. That's how I evolve.
Yeah.
I want to continue to learn more about me so I can learn to treat you differently. Don't change them, change me. I want to learn more about myself, like how I can be more humble, how I can see myself in you instead of seeing the difference in you, how we're more alike.
Yeah.
No. And I'm also humbled that the fact that we have this space now, and 50, 20 years ago, people before us didn't have these kind of spaces to actually have these kind of conversations. So I'm grateful. That's why it's hard for me to be not humble when I'm so grateful for what I've gone through, good and bad. It was more purposeful. Not like we said, nothing has to be wasted. Nothing in my life is wasted. Even the bad things, I can see what I learned from that. What I was supposed to teach.
Porter, you read my mind.
It's the coffee, I'm telling you right now.
I see you sneak in my phone and see what I'm going to say because the next thing is gratitude.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. If you're in gratitude, you're humble, right?
I think so.
I think so too.
And accepting.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I say you bump your ass, more times you bump your head.
Bump your head, bump your what is it? Hard head make for soft ass?
Right.
Yeah.
Time
I don't know if that's a Southern thing or not. I don't think I heard that until way in the back, nice and loud.
I don't believe that. You know, like, everybody say, come from the Bible. You know, say love. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going through a foul situation, you know, you're going through spiritual situation, you know, you're going through being homeless, you may be losing every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You got to deal with rough ass first.
Yeah.
Well, rough ass meaning you die, going right back to the sky. So what he taking you through is the steps and boundaries.
Yeah.
Covenant. Like, since the smell was for me, right about the store, I smell like beer or something.
Yeah.
I walk in the beer store now, I feel it. I know I don't drink no more. That's 30, I was 35. I go around people that smoke weed. I don't smoke weed no more. Stop because my mind is focused on the bigger thing.
Oh,
Then you go-
that's it. That's it.
Level of faith.
Your mind is
On a high level of faith.
a higher level of thinking.
I'll let them go up. I'm still gonna be right here. Because that don't make me up there. I'm right there. We not gonna be on the same level. That don't mean shit what you got. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be wherever I'm at. I'm up and down. So it's just a balance. You know that we go through life. We go through our sin, through our addiction, through our pain, suffering, love, whatever.
And we go
That's
through it all the time.
You gotta be able to take it because that's the way it is. It's coming all up this one hand.
That's that acceptance.
You gotta get up in the morning.
And do it.
Do it. Because you know you're gonna go around some people every weekend is not perfect.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
You're gonna go around some family members, some age and shit. Hey man, what's up? You know, then your sisters come back. It's all a feeling though. You wanna be just on that feeling.
Yeah. I want to be able to do those things and I want to be able to do things that work for me. Right? I don't like good, bad, right, wrong, because that shit doesn't work for me. Is it beneficial or is it non-beneficial? Is it working for me? Is it not? Right? Okay, the next thing is gratitude. When I think of gratitude, it is my most powerful weapon. My most powerful weapon. What do y'all think about gratitude? Anybody? Yes.
For me, gratitude is my hope shot to get through whatever I may be going through. Situations come about, right, and puts me in a bad frame of mind, gets all into my feelings and my emotions. But what I'm learning to do is be grateful for what I have, what is going right for me, what I've accomplished, versus where I came from to where I'm at now. So with gratitude, it kind of, plays a part in all areas of my life, not just being grateful for what I have, but being grateful for other things that I've been blessed and, have came through, have overcome, stuff like that. So gratitude is big for me.
Gratitude for things I've overcome.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
To take a moment and think about where I was.
Yes.
What I felt, what I did,
what it was like,
how I thought, and to be able to experience something different.
Right.
And in that experience, we learn that gratitude. Robin.
I really love what she said. I had formulated. The only thing I can say about gratitude is similar to what she was saying. If I'm in a bad mood, or if when I'm meditating, I'm grouching and not being content, that's when I start. And depression, that is one of the other thing I was going to add to that, is if I can get into gratitude, I can start working my depression out of my system.
Yeah.
And that's really important.
Yeah.
Because I suffer from it so badly.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
It's easy for me to be show gratitude when things are going my way. The test
Yeah.
for me is to show gratitude when things aren't going my way. That's for me. That's what my higher power is testing me. Like,
Yeah.
listen, there's a lot of things that I don't have, but everything in my life I have that I need. A lot of things that I want, but I don't
Yeah.
want. Maybe they don't. I'm not ready for them now. I think it's a season for everything in my life. Maybe it's not the season for me to get those things. Maybe the season for me to be giving things to people. Maybe be
Yeah.
of service to someone instead of always receiving.
To find that thing that I need to do to understand gratitude.
I think I'm not
To
grateful when
understand
things not going my way.
gratitude.
God, and I'm like, dang, I don't have that. I'm like, no, that's a test when things aren't going my way. Just find things that I am grateful for that are going right.
Yeah.
Because there's small things like, oh, I have my stuff, I have my stuff, guys. Like, a lot of people don't have a tribe, and I'm grateful for it. You can play, and the pandemic showed me a lot because that's when everything that I thought I needed was taken away from me. So it made me think, I think in my life that I'm actually grateful for, that I want in my life, and it actually forced me to like redirect. Like, okay, these things in my life, I'm okay with not having it in my life. But when I was out without you guys, it made me now want to come here every day because we were out you guys for like almost 2 years. Like, you wasn't expected not to be around my tribe for so long. So it made me even more invested in being here. It had to be taken away from me to be even more.
Dang it, Porter. The next thing is community.
You know what? I want to be on the payroll. Please.
I know. You be on the panel. Leave the door open. Here comes Porter.
Leave the door open.
I ain't never seen everybody in and out of here. Everybody's just, I can't keep it going. The next thing is community. Being able to attach to people, being able to connect, and having those people in our lives that have our backs. Showing up is the most critical thing. To show up is to show community to someone, support to someone. Robin.
Before I got sober and I was isolated and so sad and in my pity pot, all I kept saying was, I want community. I want community. I wanted when I walk into the CVS and they'd say, "Hi, Robin, how are you doing?" I want to walk into Harris Teeter and this girl hates me at Harris Teeter. So she won't let me say hi. I say hi to her, but the other people love me. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And that's what, like you, that what was the song at the bar? Everybody knows we're
Where
here.
everybody knows.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Where everybody knows your name.
And that's what I wanted. And you know, it took slowly going to meetings and coming back here.
Yeah.
I had to listen to learn and learn to listen.
Yeah.
And just it takes time. That's the main thing. And I wanted instant friends and instant community. And now when I go to the church, the guy knows me at the church. All of that's really, really, really important to me. And here is really important.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like what the topic's going to be or I don't like the situation, I come because I want to be touching you, and touching
Connected.
you, and next to people with community. You know, because it makes my day better. It's the way that love goes.
Oh, it is the way that love goes. It is that connectedness that I strive for. Loneliness almost killed me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about you. Loneliness almost killed me. And it is that connection today. We're almost out of time, so I want to get to the next one. It says you, the gift of us, the gift of me, the gift of you. All these okay. You still have some bad days, sadness, and pain. But the longer we're in recovery, the more confident we will have, the more confidence we will have that we can get through all of this. We do not need to rely on anything that doesn't benefit us. We have ourselves today to rely on. And sometimes that can be a good thing. That can be enough. I don't think it's enough.
I don't either.
I don't think it's enough. I think attachment to other people, those hugs, that smile, that hope that we give each other. I'm going to read real quick some other promises, gifts that I know about. And this is from some of the literature I read. We're going to know a new freedom and happiness. A new freedom. What I tell you about happiness, once you tap into that, you're screwed because you're going to chase it. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. My past, you can't bring up my past and make me feel like shit today. Right? Because I know that's not me today. That's right. We will comprehend the word serenity. And we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. No matter where I've been, no matter what I've done, there is someone who has had the same experience and needs me. I hold the secret. You hold the secret of someone else's recovery. Let's see. Feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. I needed that one. I felt useless. I was, oh my God, self-pity. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. That community. Self-seeking will slip away. humility, our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. It says fear of people and not having enough money. Now, I still don't have enough money, but I ain't as much afraid of it today.
I ain't fearful, you see.
That's not a guarantee we're going to get money. That's a guarantee that I don't have to be afraid of not getting my needs met. My
Right.
wants, probably not, but my needs are met.
Yes.
We will ultimately know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. I know today, I've got a clue today. Something tells me my gut is in there that tells me what I can do, where I should go. We will suddenly realize that our higher power is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. I understand today I am not alone, and I don't have to be alone, right? Recovery is the shit. I tell everybody that when I go out in the community, when I'm in here, it is the most amazing thing I've ever encountered. It is a new way of life filled with gifts and promises that do materialize. How many of y'all got some good shit as a result of recovery? Look at that ass. I like it. I like it. May not be perfect today. May not be perfect today, but we got some things, and that's what we hold on to. I want to thank y'all in here.
You got something like faith.
Faith.
You know.
Absolutely.
You just believe in your damn.
That's it. I want to believe in myself today. And that's part of humility too. Just because I'm humble doesn't mean I don't believe in the things I'm able to do. I love it here. And I love you all. Keep peace. Share love. Thanks for being out there. If you would, share this. Someone else might need to know the gifts. I love you all so madly. Keep peace. Share love. We'll see you later.